We in there, y'all. Let's see how this is gonna go, man. I have no idea how this is gonna go for the Chicago Bulls. I have no idea. I wish I did. I wish I could tell y'all. I wish I could give y'all a sign of confidence or something. But this team plays like absolute cheeks when it matters the most. They don't have any heart. They don't have any of that. So we're gonna see how they come out today, how they deal with it against the Cleveland Cavaliers at home. This could get ugly quickly. This could be ugly fast, and this could be a drag out as far as like us being ready to get this shit over with. We'll see. Like maybe the Bulls surprise. That's the thing with the Bulls, right? It's like every time like the Bulls will have these surprise games where they kind of reel you back in and try to give you a little bit of hope back that they're gonna start turning it around. They're gonna start looking better as a team. They're gonna, all this type of shit. And it just goes right back to the same shit. So we'll see what this team ends up doing, y'all. We shall see. And we'll just leave it at that. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't have high hopes, if y'all can't tell. But I would love to be proven wrong. I would say absolutely love to be proven wrong by this team. They come out here with better energy and they play well. I would love to be proven wrong. I just don't expect it. But, again, we'll see. This is the Chicago Bulls. We know how things go with this teams, and we'll see what they got, man. Oh, man. I am not looking forward to this game. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. One of only two games tonight. It's just us and the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Timberwolves game. Those are the only games on tonight. All right, I'm gonna pause it. I'll be back. For those that are in here, we'll be back as the game actually starts and comes on. Just give me a sec.
You deserve breakups.
Yeah. Let's see what this Bulls team is going to do today, man. Let's hope they don't play like complete ass cheeks today. That's the hope, is that the team's not going to play like complete and utter ass today. No technical difficulties. I was just taking a break since the game hadn't officially started yet. We good. Just waiting on this game, man. Ready to see if the Chicago Bulls get their ass kicked or not. Same, brother, another loss in my book. I mean, listen, like I said, I don't want to count the Bulls out ever because we've seen the Bulls do some things before where they surprise us with a game that they should lose or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Colson loving the mic'd up video just dropped. Oh, cool. I mean, there's nothing I can do, much I can do with that now. I'm live for the Bulls. Live for the Bulls. The bullshitters. Am I the only one who gets irritated when the game starts 10 minutes after the start time? That's usually always the case, though. The game rarely ever just starts when it's supposed to start. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen sometimes, but especially with the move to CHSN, the game rarely just starts when it's supposed to start because they do their pregame and XYZ. So frustrating, but I'm here again. LOL, go Bulls. I mean, listen. That's why I say when people are like, hey, don't get me wrong. Some people do actually can step away and quit their team. That's just not me. That's why I've never told you guys I'm going to be done watching this team. I've never stopped being daily no matter how bad things have gotten. So we will see. Sucks when you also realize our first round pick won't be getting any better this year. Well, that's not necessarily true. Like development is not only just done on the basketball court. Like Chet missed his whole entire rookie year, right? And he added weight. You know, he added performance. He did. So let's not just assume that, right? Like, again, you know, if he does, cool. But I don't think that you can't look at it as a whole wasted development year. Part of the reason why he did get the surgery as early as they did is that they just wanted to shut him down, go ahead and knock it out, and then that way he can have a full offseason. That way he can have a normal offseason and those type of things. So I'm not going to say that. I don't buy into that. I'm a diehard Bulls. Yeah, I mean, same. I live, breathe, and die Chicago Bulls basketball. So it's always going to be part of who I am. It's always going to be part, and that's why I do the show. That's why I wouldn't be able to do a show that I've been doing for almost 1,700 straight days without being a huge fan of this team, right? I can tell y'all this right now. And I know people may think that the reason why I post content every day has something to do with monetary. It has nothing to do with that. It's because legitimately I would be talking about the Chicago Bulls every single day, and I might as well do it with y'all. So, like, you don't do that. That's why I always tell people, and anybody to tell you that has gotten into this has been like, hey, Haize, you think I should be a content creator? I've said it on the show before. Only get into creating content for something, and I'm not saying you have to talk about it every day. That's not needed to be a successful content creator at all. So I'm not saying that. But I always tell everybody, do what you feel like you can talk about every day. That way you never feel bored. That way it never feels like a task. It never feels like a job, right? Like, I've done this show for 1,656 straight days, and never once have I woke up like, God damn, I got to do this podcast today. Never once have I woke up and been like, shit, I don't feel like talking about the Bulls today. It's never been that. So, you know, I feel like you can always tell the content creators who truly love what they're talking about, and you can separate that from the ones that do it as a thing to make money. I love talking about the Chicago Bulls. I can do this every single day, and I never will get tired of doing it. That's just the reality of it. I truly love, and I feel like I'm blessed. It's a privilege for me to be able to cover this team every day. It sucks that we don't have people in the franchise that care enough about it to make sure that we as fans are getting what we deserve. That sucks ass, but it has nothing to do with my love of this team. I love the Chicago Bulls. I live and breathe this team. Every single day I could talk about the Chicago Bulls and never get tired of, never once think, damn, should I be talking about this team today? It's never even a thought. It doesn't even cross my mind. That's how much I love this team. And it sucks because my loyalty isn't being rewarded with the franchise that actually gives more care about winning more than anything, but that's out of my control. I don't control that part of it. So all I can do is do what I can do, and hopefully I make watching this team, and I make going through what this team is going back. Hopefully I've made that a little bit easier on y'all, just a little bit. Hopefully I can make it a little bit more entertaining. I wish we had a more entertaining team to talk about. I wish that because even at the start of this season, as we get out to early deficit, am I being dramatic? Yeah, but we start off this the Cavs start off with a 2-point lead. I already said my stream's a little bit behind, y'all, so I'm going to be a little bit behind on this one. I can tell already. I don't know why it's like that. Donovan Mitchell kills us every single time. Every single time. Coby White. Turnover, Chicago Bulls. I hate that my stream's behind because I see the scoreboard's right. I'm gonna see if I can find a different stream so I can stay up closer. Bulls down 9-4 early. That is way behind. Let's see. Let's see what Mess Streams got for us. Maybe they're a little bit more up to date. What the fuck? So what I miss about playback. At least for playback, we knew we were gonna be all on the right, on the same page. They really need to bring playback back. All right, there we go. We should be a little bit more up to date now. Let's just close this one down. Why is my computer moving? Oh, you know what? Let me close this. I don't need that up. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. Come on, man. Bulls down 12-6 early, man. Told y'all this is going to be a massacre. I forgot Cleveland's a good three-point. Yeah, they're a really good three-point shooting team, and they get to the free throw line pretty consistently as well. They don't turn the ball over, really. This is going to be a very difficult game for the Chicago Bulls, y'all.
League average is 36.
Isaac Okoro with the layup, bring it lead down to 4 for the Chicago Bulls. Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is going to kill the Bulls every single time, man. Every single rip. Why everything's so late. All right, Josh Giddey on the 3. I am so late. I hate this. I hate being so late on the stream. It makes it so difficult to live call it. I'm sorry, y'all. This ain't the best experience this time, and it's not my fault. This goddamn stream. What do the Bulls do to Donovan Mitchell? Why he hates Chicago so much? I don't know. He kills us every single time. Jesus Christ. No, hey, playback is not a thing anymore. Playback shut down completely. They are done. They are out the game completely. Bulls get the lead down. That's a modest attacking though. Cavaliers up 20-16. They were a small team, and they just didn't have it in them anymore. All right, Bulls got the lead down 16-20. All right, let's see what this Bulls team's going to do, man. 4-point deficit early. Could have been a lot worse. The Bulls are keeping pace about as well as they can so far to start off. Modest and Coby have to. Everybody got to attack. It's not just on Modest and Coby. Everybody needs to be attacking. Everybody. I would much rather have Zach Collins start right now or Jalen Smith. You know, Shay, I get it that Vooch was your guy. I feel like you're overcompensating a little bit for the fact that you've been a Vooch guy for so long. It's okay. We all make bad decisions on players sometimes, bro. All right, Bulls. Come on, what we doing? I'm tired. Cheers, Cam. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Let's get this show on the road, man. Bulls keep pace with most team, and it's a coin toss whether we're winning or losing. Not lately. We ain't even been keeping pace. I mean, early on, maybe, right? When this team realizes that they are a good team, when they get to the free throw line, that's when they'll play better. Not even just getting to just attacking the bucket, man. Stop settling for bad threes. That happens way too often with this team. Way, way too often. $13 to 49 from three-point range is crazy. There's no reason we should be taking that many three-pointers. Cleveland Cavaliers score early coming out of that delayed game. Shout out to Isaac Okoro giving effort, diving after the ball. Cavs going to be making threes like that. It's going to be difficult for the Bulls. Very, very difficult for them. Bulls cannot try to outscore Cleveland behind the three. Oh, fuck no. If they try to outscore Cleveland from behind the three-point line, they're doomed. They're just completely and utterly doomed if that's what they're going to try to do. I hope that they're not stupid enough to think that they can get in a goddamn shooting match with the Cleveland Cavaliers, because they'll get cooked, utterly destroyed and cooked if that's what they try to do. Bulls get a turnover. Josh Giddey to Coby White. Coby White with a missed dunk on the fast break. Come on, Coby. What the fuck was that, bruh? See, when shit like that starts to happening, that's how you know it's going to be a long fucking day. A missed transition dunk is crazy. That's crazy work, bruh. They hit another three. Bulls down by double digits already early. And we settled for a bad three on the other end of the basketball. This is fucking bullshit, bro. This team's utter trash, bro. Utter trash. This just doesn't make any fuck. I'm letting y'all know right now, if the Bulls are down by double digits at half, I'm going to end the live call, and I'm just going to come back with a post-game show. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Yeah, and if you use missing a dunk to try to solidify that, you're dumb, and you look about as stupid as this dumbass picture you picked on your Avi. Vooch started. He was not in the game as long as he is. He had a much shorter stint to start off with. Clearly, he wasn't bringing some of the energy Billy Donovan wanted to see. Haize, everyone has their selling price. When Jerry does pass, do you think Michael would consider selling the team? No, because in Jerry Reinsdorf, he told the team, he once told his kids, when he dies, sell the Sox but never sell the Chicago Bulls. They're not selling. They're not selling. Cleveland hit 5 3-pointers already in the first quarter. That's all bad, bro. All bad. This team isn't even fun to watch anymore. I used to be locked in on following this team. I almost forgot who was on the team. I've been so excited to watch the Bears. I don't know how you forget who's on the team. That's a little bit much, but I can't blame anybody for not being excited to watch this team. Not with the way that they've been playing. It's been bad. It's been ugly. Why does everyone hit a three so easily against us? Because we aren't a good defensive team. Bro, we are in the United Center watching this. They look terrible. Sad to watch the downfall. No movements, throwing passes to the stands. They look bad. I mean, this team, that's why I say, this team is playing like a team that doesn't care anymore. That's just the reality of it. This team is playing like a team that truly has lost their heart, lost their passion. They're playing like a team that just doesn't care anymore. And there's no fixing that. If you don't have players that are going to give effort, there is no fixing that at all. And it sucks. Adrian's at the game watching this shit. That sucks, man. Billy, what does Billy even say in these timeouts, man? Who knows? I'm sure he probably, Billy Donovan probably talks in gum pops. He probably pops his gum and they're like, okay, Billy, we got you. He's not. He's too well spoken for that. But that's how frustrated I am with this team. And this is how I know you don't actually watch Bulls basketball, because they've struggled even before they started struggling before Coby came back. Stop looking for an easy scapegoat. See, this is the problem with people, right? Stop looking for takes and actually go and look and break it down. Keep in mind, they were going on. They had lost 5 or 6 games when Coby only played 3. So that's not, you can't blame that on Coby White. It's not that. We're actually a better team when Coby White's on the court. Go and look it. Go and actually educate yourself. Come back with something analytically that shows that they are a worse team when Coby's on the court, because they're not. Every metric shows they're a better team when Coby's on the court. It's the team overall. This isn't just about one player. And if anybody's blaming this on one player and they're saying that this team got worse because Coby came back, tell them to prove it other than just saying some general shit. Nobody can, because it's not true. Yes, do you forget that Coby didn't play every single game? When we went on that 5-game losing streak, Coby played 2 games out of that. Like, again, like, y'all stupid. Y'all dumb. Facts, look at a bunch of 2K randoms. Exactly. This team's playing bad right now. It's terrible. They looking like me on 2K just spamming threes. That's hilarious. Josh Giddey from three. Knocks down an open three, 21-28. Giddey's three-point shot has been a lot improved. Not even just like wide open three-point shots. We're talking about off the dribble, all that type of stuff. Come on, Bulls. What y'all got? Unforced turnovers. See, shit like that. Bro, who would have thought, as dysfunctional as the Bears and Sox have been for decades, they would have gotten their shit together before the Bulls. They finna be left behind while everyone else is ascending. Yeah, and don't forget the Blackhawks. Don't forget the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks are also ascending. Every other team in Chicago is starting to be on the way up. Why do Giddey turn the ball over so much? I see why OKC got rid of him. I mean, if you go and look at the players that average the number of assists that Josh Giddey does, they all turn the ball over a lot. Now, that's not an excuse. Some of those turnovers from Josh Giddey are just bad passes. But that's just the nature of being so ball dominant, unfortunately. Ooh, nice rebound by Zach Collins. Bulls out in transition. What we got? See, just passing around the perimeter. Passing around the perimeter, lost the ball. Like, this is just bad basketball that this team is playing. Giddey really a standstill shooter now. He's the only one shooting effectively. He's not even just standstill shooting. Like, if you go and look at Giddey's off the dribble numbers, they're a lot better this year. He's taking a step up everywhere. Zach Collins from three. Zach Collins knocks down the three, 24-28. Probably because his usage rate has increased. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say, like, people that handle the ball and run the offense as much as Josh Giddey, they all usually have a pretty high turnover number. That doesn't completely excuse it, but they usually all have a pretty high turnover number. All right. Bulls got the chance to get the lead down further. Fuck station. All right, Bulls got the lead down by 2. Let's see what we're going to do. Bench has some life in them, at least we'll see. Hey, the bench, like, when the Bulls have won games, the bench has always been a key factor in it. Let's see if they can keep it up. Is Patrick Williams out? No. Doesn't help when people can't pick up the ball like Vooch. Started this game for Giddey, only turnover this game. Yeah, I mean, like, if you – hold on, I could bring up the numbers. Like, and that's why I say a lot of Giddey's turnovers are not rated as bad passes. Not to say that that's the end-all, be-all, right? Like, you still got to – turnovers are turnovers. But it is tracked, like, which turnovers are bad pass turnovers and which ones are, like, fumbled by the player that you're trying to pass it to. And so when you look at Josh Giddey – hold on, I'll get to it. When you look at Josh Giddey on the season, he's averaging 3.7 turnovers per game, and 2 of them are rated as bad passes. So 2/3 of his turnovers are still rated as bad passes. There you go on that one. Come on, Bulls. The game moved different when Vooch sitting, when Zach and Jay. Yeah, because they're more mobile and they give effort, right? They actually move their feet. At least Models was trying to get to the rim on that one. Academic. Donovan Mitchell, 28, 26, Chicago Bulls. 30. Modest, missed. Lonzo's in the game for the Cavs. By the way, me and my son watch your show all the time. Greetings from Sebastian. Bench should play the entire game. That's hilarious. Double bigger God. I wouldn't say all that. Trey Jones on the fast break layup, tied up 28-30. First of all, your name's Woogie Boogie. You can't even come up with an original username. You're using a picture of another grown-ass man, and, like, you're in here whining about something that you can't even back up with analytically. So your mama's a nerd. Your mama's a dumbass bitch for birthing you. On top of that, let's not even talk about the fact that you're brain dead, stupid, and retarded. How about that? Let's get that together. With the state of the team right now, what path would you choose going forward? Do you look to add to your core, or do you look to sell and focus completely on development instead of trying to win a bunch of games? I mean, I think you still want to do both. You still want to add pieces that make sense. Like right now, one of the reasons that the Chicago Bulls are held back, would even be held back even if development was the focus, is they don't have the right pieces to play the style that they're trying to play, right? So the first thing is identify the style that you actually want this team to play, and then get players that fit that style. Stop trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. That's the first thing that we need to do. So before we can worry about anything else, is we got to get players that match the style that we want to play, or get the right coach that can coach the system that we need for these type of players. That's the first thing. I don't think you can truly evaluate anything when we're not moving without the ball, we're taking three-pointers when we shouldn't be a heavy three-point shooting team, all that type of stuff. So those are the things that I would attack first. Then you start looking, when you can have an honest evaluation, then you can start looking at those type of things. Was that a 12-4 run? Probably. Kevin Huerter from 3. Got it. Do you think we're making any trades? I have no idea. I hope that we do. Come on now, what we doing? Shout out to Jalen Smith attacking the rim. We're not getting AD. That's not happening. We're not getting AD. Hope we win, bro. Hey, Comedy Crazy. I hope we do too, bro. Bulls are second in the NBA in bench scoring. A bag of herpes is crazy. Bulls in the first quarter down 34-33. I'll tell you what, with how bad the Bulls have been playing to start this game off, I'm not even mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. I'm not mad at the fact that the Bulls are down by 1. They had a chance up there to go up by 8. To go up by 1. But I'm not mad that the Bulls were able to get that lead down to as close as 1. But I tell you what, this does mean the Bulls are going to have to keep up the scoring pace, because the Cavs just put 34 on you in a quarter. 34 on you in a quarter. They're on pace to score 128 points this game. The Bulls better be ready. They better be ready. See, the Bulls played the first quarter good while Vooch was sitting. Yeah, I mean, Vooch, we all know Vooch is a net negative. Like, that just goes without saying at this point. Do you think Zach or Jalen evolve into starting caliber center if giving starter minutes? No. I think that they can both be serviceable starters, but if you're talking about, like, to where, like, the type of starter where you're like, oh, we don't have to worry about upgrading, no. I don't think that at either one of the points of their career. I think they could I think they could be perfectly serviceable. But full-time starting centers, no, I don't see that. Wait, is Jared Allen playing for the Cavs tonight? Like, yeah, Jared Allen's playing. Evan Mobley's out, but Jared Allen's playing. I find it so funny that if anybody else makes a mistake or starts playing bad consistently, Billy will bench them, not Vooch. Well, I mean, he did bench Vooch early. He pulled him with almost 8 minutes left in the first quarter. So, I mean, he did it this game. Clearly, he's looking for something. I just asked that because based on the tourist history, he's never been a proponent to full rebuild. Just always did retools or reboots, but always fielded a competitive squad whenever he's been. Yeah, I mean, well, he's only been in one place before this. That's Denver, right? But yeah, I don't see AK completely blowing the roster up. I know people have called for that. I don't see AK doing that. We'll see. Hey man, you seem to be in high spirits today. What were your thoughts on the NBA Cup final last night? It was a fine game. Fine game. I think that the Spurs' inexperience got them, but you know, it is what it is. It was a perfectly fine game. Can Coby keep up with Donovan Mitchell scoring wise? Fuck no. I mean, listen, Coby can score with some of the best of them, but Kobe's three ball has not been falling at all this season. He's shooting like 26% from three. So I don't have the belief in that right now. All right, Bulls get the lead early in the second. See what they can do. Cavs miss from three. Bulls on the fast break. Trey Jones on the fast break. What we doing? Trey gets to the paint. Foul call by Trey. That's what we like to see. Get to that free throw line. Come on, Trey. Vooch back out there. Watch these minutes. Vooch is back out on the court. Trey Jones misses the first one. Yeah, E. Holiday, you don't know nothing because he's not a power forward. Vooch doesn't have the footwork, and he's not strong enough as Al Horford to play power forward. And Al Horford's played center most of his career, so even that you're wrong on. Go and look at Al Horford's center minutes. Al Horford has played center the majority of his career. I think he only played power forward maybe his rookie year. So you're wrong on two fronts. You're wrong in the comparison because Al Horford's played more center than anything else, and then you're wrong in saying that Vooch can play power forward. So, yes, you're wrong. Bulls get the bucket, 38-34. I know I'm going to play behind, it seems like. Cavs from three. Would you be interested in Kuminga because it seems like his days in Golden State? No, I'm good on Kuminga. Mainly, well, I'm good on Kuminga if you're going to keep Coby on this team because Jonathan Kuminga is so isolation heavy that we'd be right back to like the DeMar days. I do think Kuminga is a good player, and I do think there's a good player for some team that's going to actually let him play his game, but I don't know if that's here stylistically, to be honest with you. Do you know how hard it is to make a playback? Like, you got to have TV licenses. Nigga ain't got no money for that. I don't know what y'all think I'm making over. You think I'm doing that with podcast money? Yes, it does. You're the position you play and you're the position you guard. That's it. Now, you could say that he maybe could play another position, but the fact of the matter is you are the position you play and you are the position you guard. That's it. Josh Giddey missed from 3. Cavs go up 39-38. This is going to be a key for the Chicago Bulls, is getting to the free throw line. We're not an efficient three-point shooting team, and especially while Kobe's three-point shots are down, you got to be that. If we can get it, well, you do know playbacks for sale. So, if you got it like that, go and hit up playback like they are trying to sell it. Go see if you can buy playback. Then you already have the infrastructure in place. What position did Horford play? And you realize college basketball is completely different. That is such a stupid, like that. I'm sorry, E. Holiday, and I don't mean this to, but that's a stupid ass response. Zach LaVine played point guard in college. Do you want him who turned the ball? You want him to bounce the ball off his foot as the point guard? Zach LaVine played point guard in college. Is that what you want? Like, the whole what position they played in college argument is completely different. College is a completely different type of game than basketball. Y'all got to get off that what position did you play in college. That doesn't mean shit in the NBA. Ooh, come on. What we doing? Bulls giving up the 3. P. Will, Josh Giddey from 3. Ooh, Josh, bro. Cavs get back out on transition. Ooh. Turnover Cavs. Come on, Bulls. Let's capitalize. Still can't believe our rookie's out for the year. Hey, it happens. It happens. Ooh. Come on, Bulls. This is embarrassing. Shout out to Isaac Okoro on the putback. That was a bad shot. Bad shot. Bulls took 4 threes in 4 positions. Yeah, bad. Thank you for Isaac Okoro for actually showing some goddamn energy. You can't believe our rookie out for the year. He wasn't playing. No way. I get what you're getting at with that, but at least he was playing in the G League. Like at the minimum, I get what you're saying in that for sure. But like, you don't want a rookie to go down with injury if it can be avoided at all. Like, ideally. Do you think Modest really lost his confidence in the way they're playing without Vooch so far is telling? You can tell he's checked out. I do. I don't know. Like, I think Modest has lost some of his confidence. I think when you go and look at the first 5 games of Modest. As a matter of fact, let me do it real quick. I just want to look at Modest Buzelis' shot chart in the first 5 games versus now, because I swear it's changed a lot. Maybe I'm wrong though. This is why I always like to go and fact check before I get to talking out the side of my neck. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's go to game logs. Let's go. Let's just do the 5-6 since there's the first. Let's do the first 7 games since there's a loss in there. All right, view 7-game stretch. All right, so the first 7 games of the season, Modest Buzelis' average shot was 12 feet away from the basket. He was about 60% of his shots were assisted, almost 40% unassisted. 46% of his shots were in the restricted area, and another 70% in the paint. So over what's that? 55% of his shots were coming in the paint and the restricted area. All right, now let's flip that and let's get out of this. Let's go look at the last 7 games. Let's go to games. right, let's 1, 2. All right. So the last 7 games, his average shot distance is 18 feet away from the bucket. So he's taking shots 6 feet more away from the bucket. That's substantial. That's not something to just overlook there. Now, it does still say about 48% of his shots are coming in the restricted free area. It doesn't feel like that, though. It doesn't feel like that. So maybe it's one of those things where it just feels like it's different, but it doesn't feel like he's taking that many shots in the restricted free area. But hey, that's what the numbers are telling us. That's insane. What is Modest doing? Do you ever feel burnt out with all the sports content you make? And I was actually just talking about that at the beginning of the stream, Mike. No, never. I never feel burnt out by it. Come on. Come on. Bulls actually seem to be defending pretty well coming into the second quarter. All right. Bulls, Josh Giddey in transition. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass out there, Giddey. Lonzo and Josh Giddey. Lonzo coming off a Vooch pick. Pass to Coby White. Coby White gets downhill. Vooch gets downhill. Vooch out to P. Will. P. Will puts the ball on the floor. P. Will mid-range. P. Will makes it. Bulls up 43-42. Come on. Bonnis didn't lose confidence. The Bulls need that Phil Jackson coaching. Billy tried it, but these players are young and take his criticism a bad way instead of using it as full. Well, that would mean that his confidence got hit, bro. Like, I mean, what you just described is his confidence getting hit. If he didn't take the motivation from Billy Donovan well, that means his confidence got hit. At least that's the way that I would take it. I'm not saying that confidence isn't still in him, but, we'll see there. Remember when, but Shaq was a different breed, right? Like, but I feel where you're coming from. Do you think Fred Hoiberg would have success if he was the Bulls coach right now, opposed to years ago when he had the old squad, opposed to now where everybody's into? I mean, here's the thing. I think that Fred Hoiberg could be successful maybe from an X's and O's. I still don't know if Fred Hoiberg had the mentality of a really good head coach. In NBA, right? I think he was too much of a player's coach, even more so than Billy. So I do think he'd have more success schematically, but I think we would run into some of the similar things personality-wise, if that makes sense, right? I wonder if people would be better if he was drafted by another team like the Pacers. I don't know if that changes his personality. I'm going to have to take a break here soon, y'all. I'm going to try to wait to the stoppage in basketball. I hear my dog upstairs. He needs to go use the bathroom. All right, let's go. Come on, let's get in it. Let's lock in, Bulls. You're only down by you're up by 2 technically. I'm a little behind on the stream. Josh Giddey with the layup. Nice driving layup. Get to the paint, my boys. Get to the paint. He must score pretty quickly on this one before it already shows 45-47. Sucks that Derek Queen is. It's not. Y'all got to stop with that. Derek Queen legitimately wouldn't even be getting minutes on this team. He'd still be in the G League. With Billy Donovan as the coach, he still would be in the G League. All right, Josh Giddey to Vooch. Bulls up 47-45. Let's see how long they can hold on to this lead. I don't want to leave now that the Bulls are actually playing well. This dog got to go outside. I can only make him wait so long. Zakarsky looks good, Holiday. Zakarsky looks good. Bulls with another turnover. Chance to push the lead up even more. Come on, Bulls. Josh Giddey pushing it. Gets the ball to Vooch. Vooch to Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter wide open three. Let's go! Chicago Bulls up by 3. 50-45. Let's roll. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Darius Garland with the nice floater on that. Nice floater by Darius Garland. And turnover by the Bulls. Cavs out in transition. Going to be easy two by the Cavs. Cavs in transition. Push Josh Giddey. For a 4-0 run just that quick. Just that quick. Bulls play down to the cop, like you said. They have no floor or ceiling. This may be the case. Could be. Could very well be. I'm a Cavs fan. Fun fact, Darius Garland and Isaac got the same birthday. That's cool. That's cool, Jeff. Getting Robert Williams on this team would be nice. I mean, listen, I don't know if he's going to stay healthy. I mean, you can't bet on him to be your center of the future. I'll say that. Yeah, I love Walker. The concept of Walker, you know why I like Walker Kessler on this team so much? Because he adds everything you need defensively. He can switch on the guards. He can block shots. He's a really good pick and roll defender, and he's a solid pick and roll. As the roll guy to the bucket. Now he doesn't stretch the floor, right? Even though he started hitting threes this season, so maybe that's going to be there a little bit. He doesn't typically stretch the floor a lot, but you don't need that. I understand the modern NBA. You want your center to be able to take threes. I don't need a 3-point shooting center, though. If you can take some wide open threes when they're there, great. That's all I need from you. This Bulls team needs a center that's going to keep his big ass in the paint. And then when you look at the fact that Kessler's never played with a point guard that can create for a big like Josh Giddey, Kessler would be so good for this team. So good for this team, man. No, we didn't. We never had Robert Williams on this team. E. Holiday. He's never been on this team. Kessler is the right call. Shout out to Brian in the building. Tell Brian to get back to sending those video voicemails in. I missed one, and he ain't sent another one in since I didn't get to use it. That was on me. Come on. Vucci, bad shot. Cavs in transition. And Donovan Mitchell makes a driving layup. Cavs got the lead back 51-50, and he's going to the free throw line. 2. I don't remember 2. I remember the 1. What are we going to do for the Bulls trade deadline? I mean, I'll be live for the trade deadline like I am every year, but I don't expect them to do anything. Wemby was nice in the NBA Cup Finals. So hypothetical, what would it take to get him to Chicago? No, there's nothing that we can offer. We could offer the whole roster, throw in an extra $1 million, throw in an unlimited pair, a limited Jordans. We can send the whole Portillo's franchise to San Antonio. Still wouldn't be enough. All right, y'all. I hate to leave while the Bulls are actually playing well, but I got to go take this dog outside real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And we back. All right, let's go. Coby gets the Chicago Bulls the lead, 58-56. Let's go. Bulls actually playing with heart today. Like, come on, man. Gotta love seeing this from the Chicago Bulls. Bulls playing with some heart in this one, man. Let's keep it up. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What we doing? What we doing? Keep up the defense, Bulls. Bro, I swear once the Bulls start playing solid defense, we always start getting in foul trouble, man. Every single fucking time, bro. It's the same Bulls bench unit that got the Bulls, into this game. Let's see if they can keep it up. Keep it up, Bulls. Coby. See, this is typical Chicago Bulls stuff, man. Coby. Oh, Coby missed Zach Collins on that one. Yeah, damn it. Bulls get the ball back. Josh Giddey gets... Let's go! Chicago Bulls up 62-58. 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Come on, Bulls. Donovan Mitchell misses the three. Chicago Bulls going to end the second quarter up. Chicago Bulls finished the first half up 4 points on the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is major for the Chicago Bulls to be able to keep up. After scoring over 30 points in the first quarter of the game, the Bulls hold the Cleveland Cavaliers back a little bit here in the second quarter, which is really good. That's what you want to see from this Bulls team, man. Can they keep it up? That is going to be the question coming out of this second half, is that can the Bulls keep up what they did, or are the Cleveland Cavaliers going to make some adjustments which are going to separate them from the Chicago Bulls, which is what we've seen before, right? So we can't overlook that at all. But as it stands right now, after scoring 34 points in the first quarter, the Chicago Bulls hold the Cleveland Cavaliers to only 24 in the second quarter. They outscored them by 5 points in the second quarter to go up by 4 coming into the half, which is really good to see from the Chicago Bulls, man. They're playing with the right effort. The Bulls finished the second quarter on an 8-2 run to end this one up. That's after giving up 11-4 run for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Bulls had an 11-3 run in the middle there of the second quarter. So the Bulls are finding their way in this game, and they're finding it through effort, turning defense into offense. And this is what we saw a little bit from the Chicago Bulls when they started off the season on that 5-game winning streak. Can they keep it up? That's always the question with the Chicago Bulls team. Can they keep it up? Because they don't always keep it up. And we'll see if they can. As far as scoring so far in this game, we're being led by Josh Giddey and Coby White in this game. Josh Giddey has 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, only 1 turnover, and a steal in this game so far from Josh Giddey. Coby White has 11 points. He's 4-9 from the field with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover himself. Gotta love to see that when they have combined for 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. I'm actually surprised those assist numbers aren't a little bit higher, but hey, that's what it is. Nikola Vucevic played 12 minutes in that first half. He has 2 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds, and a steal. Isaac Okoro has 6 points. Matas Buzelis has 2 as well. Looking at the Bulls bench, Zach Collins played just as many minutes as Vooch. He's played 12 minutes. He's scored 9 points in that. Kevin Huerter's the second leading scorer off the bench. He has 8 points. He's 3 of 5 from the field. And we got 4 points from Jalen Smith, 2 from Patrick Williams, and 5 from Trey Jones. This team is looking pretty damn good right now. We got almost 30 points coming off the bench for the Chicago Bulls so far in this game, man, and this is only the first half. So, Billy Donovan has seemed to kind of lock in on the rotation, which is good, right? He played basically the same exact minute splits that he played in the first half. That's exactly how he played it in the second half. So not trying to recreate the will or anything yet, which is good for Billy Donovan. Sometimes as a head coach, Billy Donovan can do too much, end up doing too less through doing too much. But, we'll see that. The Bulls have 28 points off the bench, 32 points in the paint. They're leading both those categories. They have 8 second chance points compared to 3 for the Cleveland Cavaliers and 11 fast break points as well. The Bulls have scored 15 points off turnovers compared to 7 for the Cavs. And so right now the Bulls are winning in just about every one of the hustle areas. They have 7 turnovers to the Cavs, 12 turnovers overall. And that's what you want to see from this team. We as a team right now shooting 50% from the field, which is important because the Cavs are shooting 53% from the field. So the fact that we've been able to keep up with them in the overall efficiency has really helped us stay in this game. The Bulls also are 7 of 22 from 3. The Cavs are 7 of 21. So the same exact production from 3. The efficiency is really good for the Bulls. The extra possessions through the turnovers has been really good for the Bulls as well. Both teams have 8 free throw attempts. The Bulls have made 5. The Cavs have made 7. We got to be a much more efficient team from the free throw line in the second half of this game. But overall, the Bulls are playing with that needed energy. The Bulls can't do it through just talent alone, right? This is a more talented team than the Bulls, even with Evan Mobley being out and Max Strus being out. So the Bulls have to do it through effort and execution and defense. That's how the Bulls can stay in this game. I'm not going to say that that's how they can win it. We'll see what adjustments the Cavs make, after the first half. But if the Bulls want to stay in this game, effort, execution, defense, that's how you're going to have to win this game. And we'll see if they can do that one. As far as the rebounding battle, which was a big one coming into this, the Bulls have only gotten out-rebounded by 1. And that's largely due to Evan Mobley not being in this game and his importance on the boards for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the way that the Bulls are doing that without Vooch, without Giddey, without Coby, without some of our better rebounders having rebounds, I think it says a lot about this team. So, the hell's my dog barking about? Making sure nobody's on the ring camera. I don't see anybody. Both the dogs are barking. Let's see. Check the ring, make sure I ain't got to pull the blicky out. The neighbors are going to the car. The car's parked on the street. My dogs don't be playing, man. I tell you, my Akita does not be playing. Vooch got to come in this next half. You want to see Vooch come? I mean, listen, bro, if that's your Pornhub search category, more power to you. That's all on you. We don't need to know that. The Bulls are still at a 500 team at best. Trade everyone except for Matas and Giddey. That doesn't, you still don't trade everyone. Everyone's not going to have value even if you do that. I need everybody to realize just because you're a 500 team doesn't mean you trade everyone. When you look at the Detroit Pistons, they won 14 games. How many of those players left? Other than the veterans and the expiring, they kept all those young pieces there. Now, I'm not saying that everyone needs to stay either, but the ideal of everybody needs to go is just wrong, especially if you're saying Matas, because I can name 3 players other than Josh Giddey who are playing better than Matas Buzelis. Io's definitely one of those. Trey Jones is one. Zach Collins may be one since he's come back. Kobe's one. So, we got to stop with this thought process of, if you're not winning a certain level, it means you got to let everybody go. That's not how you actually make forward progress. Again, this Bulls team is not going to completely blow it up. Retooling is probably the best thing that you're going to do. Brian, you old bastard. You don't know what blicky is, bro? Double big lineup is fire. Billy needs to stop being dumbass and keep it. Let's take a look at the minutes for the double big lineup. Give me a second. Let's take a look at the minute splits. I just want to look. Let's go to Chicago. Let's go to lineups. We're going to go Zach Collins on and Jalen Smith on. All right, so Jalen Smith and Zach Collins have played 8 minutes and 44 seconds together. We are plus 15. We have a net rating of plus 75, an offensive rating of 135, and a defensive rating of 60. Yes, keep using the double big lineup. That is the special sauce for this Bulls team. Now, we're using that without them even having Evan Mobley out there, but yeah, it's definitely some things going on there. Didn't we already retool? Yeah, I mean, but we retooled with the goal of also doing something in the summer of 26, right? Keep in mind, we were always, like AK said it back in 2024, right? Like he was like the summer of 26. So we always knew that the summer of 26 was going to be an opportunity to continue to retool and refine. We always knew that. That was always kind of part of the plan. Searching Vucci, what was it rhymed? That's hilarious. That's funny. That's fine. Yeah, the double big lineup is really working for this Bulls team. Really, really working for this team. Jared Allen looked like he played in 1970s. That's hilarious, actually. Would y'all trade Coby for Devin Booker? Oh, that's actually a pretty fair question. Jesus. Devin Booker's contract though. What's Devin Booker getting paid? Like $45 million? But probably if you're talking about just winning for winning, yeah, you do that. Wow, if they played like this all the damn time, the record would be a lot hell better. This is who I thought this team is. They showed us in the 5-0 run. I mean, yeah, you're never who you are truly at your best or at your worst. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle there, right? And if this Bulls team, which has still a lot of runway left on the season, can find itself somewhere in the middle between those two things, that's probably still a playing team, maybe a little slightly better than last year, but they still got a lot that they need to prove. Still a lot. Yeah, I like Jalen Smith at the 4 and Collins at the 5 for now until Modest can really play the 4. I think also, like, you got to keep in mind, like, Jalen, it's just his activity and link, like, it forces players to have to guard you out, right, and guard you for the drive because Jalen isn't afraid. Booker's going to make 75. Yes, $75 million is ridiculous. I would trade Coby for Booker, yes. Yeah, but then if you do that, you're not filling out your bench. You're literally would have to give up your depth to be able to keep Devin Booker. Now, if you're talking about all things even, if the contracts were exactly the same, yeah, that you choose Devin Booker on that every day of the week. But it is what it is. I trade Pat for Jared Sproul. I trade Patrick Williams for a fucking Klondike bar. Like that would probably be a steal, to be 100% honest with you. I will say this, Haize, we have a long season to go, but so far you called it on Modest. I said it, man. Everybody like you rarely see players in their second year make a huge leap, right? And it wasn't like to knock Modest. I remember somebody got in their feelings because they're like, "Oh, Haize, you said that Modest isn't a superstar. You're so negative." I'm like, that's not negative. That's being real. If you think Modest Buzelis is a superstar already, I need you like 90% of the league's superstar. Now, if you want to talk about he has the potential to turn into a star, I mean, Modest has all the potential in the world. Like I think Modest can be really a do-it-all, toolsy forward, but he's not there yet, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be there in your second year yet. Haize, if this teams get healthy, like IO get back, can we make a run? Remember, we're only 5 games under 500. I mean, yeah, it's possible. There's enough runway there to do it. I don't know if it's likely, but there's definitely enough runway to do it. Haize, remember a couple of years ago you liked P. Will, now you see when new information comes available, you change your opinion. Like people who think like the people who are like, aha, you thought P. Will, like, yeah, everybody did. The whole NBA did after his rookie year. But you also have to realize that, all right, damn, he ain't got it. Like, and the thing with P. Will is that it's not the skill set. He has the skill set. It's what's between here. The motherfucker is remedial. He's basketball remedial. Modest is fine. He'll never be Depoy, but I like Modest. I mean, I won't say never. He's so young. I won't say never yet, but he has a long way to go to even be a plus defender. Like, we got to become that first. I would trade P. Will for Wendy's Frosty right about now. That's crazy. Haize is always right on shit. People are just dumb or casual. I'm not always right. I'm not always right. Like what I say. I said that I thought Javon Carter was going to be able to here and be a serviceable starter. I didn't think he was going to like average 15 or anything, but I thought he'd be able to run the offense and hit some open threes. I was very wrong on that, right? So, no, I mean, I'm not always right, but I because I'm so analytics driven, sometimes it can leave a gap there, right? And I can admit that. But I do like to review things objectively. Like I love Modest as a player. Like and people over the summer thought like, oh, are you down on Modest? I'm like, no, I think the world of Modest. I love Modest as a player. But the people who are like, Modest is going to average 18, like me and Pat went back and forth about it on Locked on Bulls, where he's like, yeah, I want to see Modest be the second leading scorer. I'm like, there's no way in hell Modest is going to be the second leading scorer on this team. Not with Giddey, Coby. I thought Vooch was going to be what he was last year. I'm like, there's no way in hell. The shots just aren't there for that. And that's just what I thought about it. Again, no knock on Modest. I thought that he's taken – and if you go and look at the numbers, he has taken a step. It's just not the huge step that some Bulls fans were hoping that it was going to be in year two. He's taken a step in the right direction. But like I said, we've seen some players have terrible second seasons in the league. And we're talking about players that eventually turned into stars. So we got a lot of time left, man. It's way too early in Modest. He's not even had 2 full seasons yet to make a determination on Modest one way or another yet. It's way too early for that. Got to give Modest some more time. He needs more time, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I think sometimes as fans, we want it all now, right? We want it all right then. We want it because we see the potential. We want it now. And I said a lot of time over the offseason, like, you know what's happening here is that people are seeing Modest through the lens of who he can become and are not paying attention on who he still is right now and all the things he has to do before he can get to who he can become, right? And he has a lot of steps that he needs to make for that. Wendy's Frosty with fries? Yeah, with fries. And yes, you dip the fries in the fries. Well, I don't know, like Wendy's new fries, I don't know if you do that. I'm going to be real. Modest ain't going to do shit under Billy Bub. No, I can't say that. Because if a player is good, a player can find a way to be good. Now, I'm not saying that a different coach can maybe accelerate that, but you've seen a lot of coaches develop under a lot of players develop under bad coaches. Hell, look at Io. Io's been only under Billy Donovan. Look at the player that he's become under Billy Donovan. So I'm not going to say that. I do think that a coach that kind of has a better scheme schematically and probably would say, hey, cut to the fucking basket, my dude, would help the development faster. But I can't say that a coach like Billy Donovan is going to completely stop him from developing. That's just not my personal opinion. Again, you're right to have yours. I just not my personal opinion. Third year, we'll start to see what happens with Modest. Second year isn't a great year to judge. And I mean, really, when you look at it, it's not even about years. Usually you're looking at the age 23, 24 season when a player really starts putting it all together. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't want to see continual steps up, because you do. But what's Modest now, 21 years old? Or did he just turn 22? I know his birthday was just a month or so ago. But I'm going to give it to the age 23. It's whatever season that is. He's 21 years old right now. He just turned 21 in October. So I'll give it to the age of 23. The 23-year-old season is where I want to see Modest really make that big step. Now, if he does it before, then great. I do think it can happen in year 3, but usually around the age of 23 is what you're looking at. Haize, have you tried those loaded lobster fries I was telling you about a couple years ago? I don't like lobster fries. So, no, I haven't tried that. Now, if you told me you're a lobster roll, I don't like lobster fries. I don't like seafood on fries. That's my own personal thing. Come on, Bulls. Let's keep the energy up. Chicago Bulls coming out with the right energy. Let's go. You got Vooch hitting threes? Come on, Bulls. Show us what you got. Bulls up by 11. 11. Come on, Bulls. Let's roll. Modest has 100 times more talent than Austin Reeves. It takes time, and Austin Reeves is in his 5th or 6th year now playing at an all-star level. It takes time. That's a great point. Great point. And that's why, but go back, Juan. This is why when you said everybody needs to leave, this is part of the reason why I say that, bro. Like this is why, like, you don't jettison everybody off. Like, players develop at different paces. And I do think and I'm not excusing everything on this, but like the Bulls are missing some key things that help player development, right? When you play a style that doesn't fit your roster, how can you really develop at a time like that, right? We don't have the big that we need. And I think as those things happen and we start getting those things, I think that we're going to see this team and the young players on it start developing at a really good rate. Man, what are the Jazz doing? I'm surprised they ain't good yet. Thought they were going to make the Magic and Pistons jump. Oh, wait, did you not know their pick is like top 12 protected? They were absolutely always going to tank this year. Next year is probably where you're going to see that. That's the last year I think that they have protections on their pick. But we knew coming into the season that the Jazz, I think it's top 12 protected. And Danny Ainge is going to make sure in the 2026 draft, he's going to make sure that he has all his draft picks. So we always knew that the Jazz were still going to tank this year. We knew that coming into this year. Now, this is probably the last year that you see the Jazz tanking, especially if they get a top 5 pick. But we always knew they were going to still tank this year. It's top 9 protected. Well, it was protected 1 through 8. If it's anything lower than 8, it goes to OKC. So, yeah, they were always going to tank this season, bro. Always going to tank this season. It took Jimmy Butler's 4th year to get it together. That was the year he won MIP. Yeah, but I think in year 3, Jimmy did have a really good season. Now, it wasn't that leap that he made, but I think in year 3, I think Jimmy averaged 12 or 13 points per game. This is off the top of my head. I mean, I'm giving you stats from 12 years ago, like, so I could be a little bit off on that. Somebody fact check me on that. Let's go, Bulls. Time to cook. Time to cook. All right, Bulls. Let's keep up the pressure. All right. Cavs getting that lead down. You got to keep it on them. Turnover by the Bulls. This is where we start letting it happen. Haize, hella random, but make a short or vid of all the team merch you have. You back out some pieces I ain't never seen before. Oh, I'm never doing that. Everybody ain't got to be in my business like that. Just know, I got well over like 300 Chicago Bulls t-shirts. I got like 25 to 30 hoodies. I got a good 5 to 10 jackets of just the Chicago Bulls. Like, it's extensive. There's some shit sometimes that I go in the closet and I be like, oh, shit, I forgot I had this. I've never double ordered anything, though. I'm good about that. I've never ordered something, and then it got here, and I've been like, fuck, I already had this. 4-0 run fast for Cleveland. Yep. Also, my bad. I didn't acknowledge Jamie. Thank you for the super chat, brother. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Vooch a traffic cone at night? It's a traffic cone every day. That's just not tonight. They would have loved to see Vooch at a Diddy party because that motherfucker ain't guarding the rim at all. Diddy would have seen Vooch at a Diddy party. He'd have been like, oh yeah, because we all know Vooch is not guarding the rim to save his life. And Ryan says, wow, I don't even have that many hoodies. Oh, yeah. If I wanted to, I can go a whole year without between Bears and Bulls gear, I can go a whole year without wearing the same thing. Haize, what are your predictions for who's going to make the playoffs in the East and who will make the ECF? It's way too early to tell, bro. Like I with predictions, I'm way. He said the East, Acid. I'm way, and the East is too volatile, bro. Like because for example, right? Like right now, the Detroit Pistons are number 1 team in the East, with the Knicks being second, if I'm not mistaken. Boston's right there. The Cavs, if they turn it around, they could move drastically up. It's way too early in the East to try to make that. Guys, remember, if Jesus can save me, this Bulls team can be saved too. It just might take 35 years. First of all, that is crazy. That's wild, bro. That's crazy. That's bananas. All right, Bulls have already seen their 11-point lead drop to 7. Let's see if they can stave this off a little bit. This game's going by fast. Darius Garland. Come on, Bulls. Let's get in the game. Coby from 3. Coby knocks it down. He's feeling it. Bulls lead back up to 10. Coby's feeling it. Come on, Bulls. What we got? Josh Giddey with the layup. Let's go. Bulls up 76-64. Yeah, I almost said that backwards. Dyslexia is a motherfucker. Ooh, nice 3 by Donovan Mitchell. 67-76. Coby. Ooh. Isaac Okoro almost turned the ball over. Vooch picked it up. Josh Giddey off a Vooch pick. Josh Giddey getting downhill. Kick out to Coby. Coby from 3. All right, Kobe's getting it from 3. 79-67. I knew Coby was eventually going to wake up from 3. That was what was missing from Coby White's game, is the 3-point shot starting to fall for him. Let's go. Coby with the rebound. Out in transition, Josh Giddey. I didn't even see Josh Giddey pass to Isaac Okoro. Bulls up 81-67. Let's go. Where's E. Holiday on Coby now? I thought Coby was trash. I'm just messing with you, brother. Ooh, nice ball movement there by the Cavs. I don't even know who that young fella is. Come on, Bulls. What we got? Coby getting downhill on Garland. Coby right to the rim. Coby White got the Bulls up 83-69. Let's go. Let's get it to Okoro. Look, diving. Get to the rim. Get to the fucking rim, Bulls. 85-71. Chicago Bulls up. Let's go. Bulls are a perfect 10 of 10 from the field right now in this quarter. Missed 3 by the Cavs. Bulls getting out in transition. Miles Buzelis in transition. Miles Buzelis fouled on the dunk attempt. Kobe's a lot taller than people think. Kobe's, for example, taller than Donovan Mitchell by a couple of inches. And Donovan's been a shooting guard all his career. Kobe's fine at shooting guard. Kobe just has the short arms. Nice floater by the Cavs. Cavs cut the lead down a little bit. Bulls still up by double figures, though. Ooh, nice activity by the Bulls. See, things go well for the Bulls when they are getting to the rim. Y'all notice how much more consistent. And that's the thing that drove me so crazy about the Bulls. Because if you get to the rim, if you cut to the rim, you actually open up and increase the quality of your three-point shots, right? And that's what we're seeing for the Bulls in this game, man. Of course, it's easier with no Evan Mobley and his rim protection out there, but hey. This is the second free throw. Bulls up 88-73. 6.5-ish minutes left in the third quarter. Chicago Bulls playing good defense at the rim. They did foul, but you want that activity at the rim. Cavs and Bulls are always good games. Who would you say is our biggest rival? Historically the Pistons, but I'd say right now the Miami Heat, mainly because we ain't been able to make it past them in the play-in for the last 3 years. The Bulls are not taking for AJ, bro. Stop trying to rationalize it in your head on why we've been struggling. They aren't taking for AJ. All right, Bulls still have the 13-point lead. Bulls up 88-75 right now. Josh Giddey to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith up fake. Let's go back out to Josh Giddey off the pick from Jalen Smith. Josh Giddey surveying. This is Zach Collins. My bad. Collins from three. Bad three-point shot by Zach Collins there. Way too early to take that shot. Cavs missed the three. Josh Giddey gets the rebound. Bulls back in transition. They're going to slow it down. Cutting Zach Collins. Ooh. No foul. Okay, I was about to say, call that foul. What are we doing? I thought Zach Collins about to be out for another 6 months. Man, I know, right? Unsuccessful challenge by the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't even know why you would challenge that foul. That was clearly a foul. There was not even a question about that. Bro, you really tap in with the Bulls. Salute to you. Catch me if the Reinsdorfs ever let them tank so we can build a real team instead of this yearly play-in run. You don't have to build tanking isn't the only way to build a team. It's just not. The Denver Nuggets never tanked. And even if I know they got Jokic, which made them a championship team, but they were always a team winning 40 games. The OKC Thunder they've only had 2 years in their history they didn't win at least 40 games. Tanking isn't the only answer to building a really good team. You just got to be smart about it, right? And I'll say this, even the teams that just tank outwardly, like look at the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at how they tanked for almost a decade. They got one player in Joel Embiid to show from that tank. And while they're a solid team, it wasn't worth the 10 years of tanking for that team. So I just personally agree with tanking being the only way to get there. That's just my personal opinion. Come on, Bulls. Bulls still up 89-75. 4-ish minutes left. All right, come on now. Let's not settle for bad threes. Let's stay with what got us this lead, Bulls. They're starting to settle too much. Let's go. Josh Giddey with the rebound. Bulls out in transition. Josh Giddey with the pass up to Zach Collins. Oh, unforced turnover. Come on, Bulls. Let's stop this bullshit, bro. Matt Strus just got done driving a truck, chewing tobacco, and he slapped his child. Open hand. Let's go. Coby forcing the turnover there. Trey Jones in transition. Coby got the ball. Ooh, don't take the three, Coby. Don't take it. All right, good job. Coby is getting a little trigger happy. Let's go. Wide open three for Zach Collins. Let's get it. Miss. Bulls can't get the rebound. Cavs in transition. We go through stretches where we just don't run the offense. That's a fact. That's a big fact. Donovan Mitchell gets to the free throw line. Jesus Christ. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bulls bad turnover. Easy transition bucket. All right. Bulls had a 13-point lead down to 10 now. Come on. All right, Coby White getting to the free throw line. That's good. That's good. Good way to get some points on the board is getting to the free throw line. Io was going to push ups with his thumbs. That's crazy. Why I feel it's impossible no one else will go down before Io comes back. I can't blame you for feeling that way because of how the season is gone. Come on, these fucking turnovers, bro. Lead down to 8. This is what happens with this fucking team, bro. Don't get out the offense. Calm down. Calm down. No, that went between Kevin Huerter's legs. Challenge that. Here it goes. Here it goes. Every time with the Bulls. Every single time with the Bulls, bro. Every single time. Can't hold on to a lead to save their damn lives. Bulls have to score on this possession. Have to score on this possession. Come on. Trey Jones. Trey Jones surveying. We're moving without the ball. We're moving pretty consistently. Trey Jones with the layup. We needed that. Let's go. 91-83. Bulls lead up to 8. Let's go. Donovan Mitchell. All right, Bulls get that. Let's go. Let's go. Coby White to the rim. Coby White. That should have been the and one, but we're going to take it. Back to 10-point lead. Donovan Mitchell from 3. That was a ridiculous shot. That wasn't even bad defense. That was just a ridiculous shot. 86-93 Chicago Bulls. Come on. Ooh, nice no-look pass for Coby. Kevin Huerter misses the lay. Bad rotation, D, by the Bulls. Hunter gets another. Oh, that's not Hunter. That's Bryant. Don't take it, Coby. All right. Foul on the Cavs. Coby makes the first free throw. Let's get this second one, Coby. Coby White makes the second one. Bulls up 95-88. Coby White and Donovan Mitchell is interesting. Donovan misses the long two. They get the rebound back. Bulls out in transition. Let's go. Let's go. Kevin Huerter, wide open three. Couldn't get it. Thank God they missed that. Bulls in the third quarter up by 7. All right, going into the fourth quarter. This is going to be a very important fourth quarter for the Chicago Bulls. Now my toes are tingling right now. That is hilarious. Going into the final frame, the Chicago Bulls have a 7-point lead right now. Coby White has 23 points and 8 of 13 shooting, 5 of 3 from the 3-point line. He's also got to the free throw line 5 times. He's 4 of 5 there with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 turnovers. Josh Giddey working his way towards a triple-double, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal from Josh Giddey. Isaac Okoro has 12 points. Modest and Vooch each have 7. Zach Collins with 10 off the bench. Kevin Huerter with 8. Trey Jones with 7. Jalen Smith with 4. And P. Will with 2. Let's see if the Bulls can continue to play well. They've been playing solidly on both sides of the ball. Come on. Let's go. Offensive basket interference. Bulls ball. Why is it going? We're not even over there. Doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, yes it does. I'm tripping. All right, Josh Giddey. They're full court pressing us. Josh Giddey got the lead back up to 10. Let's go. Ooh. Let's go. Bulls get that. Let's go. Bad possession by the Bulls. Bad possession. Vooch from mid range. Bulls still up by 10. Donovan Mitchell is so dope, bro. Trey right back for 2. Let's go. Let's go. Bulls in transition. Josh Giddey to Vooch. Bulls are staying up in this one, man. Ooh. Donovan Mitchell's just nasty, bro. Man, come on, Bulls. Let's close this one tough. No lead is safe against the Cavs, though, not with Donovan Mitchell on the team. Bulls will have to keep playing tough in this one. Just keep up the effort, Bulls. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Do. Just win, Bulls. Just win. That's all we asking. Cut the cute shit. Win the game.
That was his 10th assist of the night. Meanwhile, Trey Jones has 9 points and 9 assists off the bench in 21 minutes. He's got a shot for one tonight, too. Excellent work once again. Vucevic trying to use the moves on Allen. Just left it short. Garland drives into traffic. That has been a rare block from Nikola Vucevic this year. Just his 9th of the season. It comes at a crucial moment late in the game, in this fourth quarter. It's so right what you said, Stacey. When you get guys involved on offense, typically their defense has a better pivot and step. There's a foul on Chicago. Who's had to guard some very tough scorers tonight.
Come on, Bulls. Vooch surprisingly averages like a block a game for his career. Ooh. Damn. Come on, Bulls. Come on. Keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure. Let's go, Vucci! Every dog has their day. Let's go! Listen, Bulls is playing today. Vooch finally clicked something that says somebody finally told him, hey, Vooch, if you want to get up out of here, bro, you can't play like ass. Vooch got 9 points this quarter. Bulls up 115-100, a 15-point lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is what we saw at the start of the season. This is definitely what we saw at the start of the season. The Bulls just got to figure out how to tap into this more regularly, man. I hate that the Bulls make me like this, bro. Any other team that has a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter, you start feeling safe. You can't feel that way with this Bulls team at all. Ain't no lead safe with this Bulls team. Come on, Bulls. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Bulls. Let's go. Coby White gets to the free throw line. Man, thank God the Bulls got this damn dub, man. Come on, babies. Come on, Bulls. Let's close this one out. You got 3 minutes. Do not let this slide. Kevin Herter from three. Bulls up 24-20, 105. Come on, Bulls. Mm. Kevin Herter should got the continuation on that personally, but that's just a homer pick by me. Damn, Vooch. Come on, Bulls. Come on. Why are the starters still out there? Come on, Billy. Shout out to Josh Giddey from 3. But get the starters out of there. Let's not risk it. Don't Tom Thibodeau this shit, bro. Woogie, you shitted on Coby White. He ended up having a great game. See, that's why you got to stop being stupid. Like, really, you just got to stop being dumb. I know being smart is hard for some people, but you can go get free GED class. You can get free GED classes to help you. Now, that's not going to help you with your basketball IQ, but it will help you generally be just a smarter human being, which is where you need to start off as a base first, and then you can be smart, and then you can actually talk basketball with us normal people. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Listen, and now you're lashing out because that's what a lack of intelligence does. Is people lash out when their lack of intelligence gets called out. It's okay that you're stupid. Like, I don't blame yourself. I blame it for your parents to not be able to afford private school for you. Like, it's bad enough that your mom was sucking dick for dimes and Dr. Pepper. She didn't think about your diploma. Dimes, Dr. Pepper, diploma. She said dimes and Dr. Pepper was enough for free dick sucks. And she wasn't worried about you getting your diploma. Now you're sitting there looking stuck and stupid, and you're lashing out like a little crybaby bitch. I understand it. If my mama was sucking dick for Dr. Pepper and dimes instead of worrying about me getting my diploma, I would be a little bit upset at the world too. You just got to get your life together, bro. It's okay. It's all right that you're stupid. It's okay. They have classes for that. You can indeed get smarter. You can do that. The Bulls get a big win today. They get a win, 127-111 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all stay in tune. We'll be live for the post-game show here in a second. Peace.